do you find the least biggest challenge, if such a thing exists, was communicating with customers? That seems to be least of people's problems there. Does that resonate with you? Because I imagine this is a big part of your business as well in software. So what do you think? Do people, I thought maybe in the fact that a lot of people were now working from home and disrupted, they didn't have access to customers. Or do you think that's not necessarily the magnitude of problem that the others are?
I think it depends on the industries you're in and the customers you serve, right? Sometimes when customers work from home, do you have enough data on the customer and how to reach the customer when he's working from home? And in some instances, their customers or their partners or businesses trying to survive. So the last thing they want to do is really think about how they engage with customers. I don't know. So it depends on the context you're in. And it also depends on the life cycle your customers are in, because some customers enter the lockdown trying to figure out, oh my God, what do I do? Some customers straight away say, hey, I've got 50 projects running. I got to get on the cloud. I'm going to call company XYZ, port my projects on the cloud, and keep business going. So, I'm not surprised, but I think it really depends on industry to industry. But you said something interesting, Graham, just now when you said we didn't have a crisis before, and we're having a crisis now. Why do we assume we didn't have a crisis before? I think we did have a crisis before. I just think that the crisis wasn't a pandemic, it wasn't a virus, it wasn't life-threatening. But I think all the signs of transformation, change, the world is changing, consumer behavior is changing, engagement is changing, multi-generational workforces was a reality. All of this were very vivid trends right in front of us, but we didn't choose to necessarily embrace it in full force because I think many were comfortable in the comfort zone, or very comfortable not fixing what wasn't necessarily broken until it gets broken. So I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to be a little contrarian at this point in time, I probably challenge say I think we had a crisis. Maybe it was not as big as a pandemic.